Make sure and watch your school sports
at MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everybody, I'm David Sullivan for Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. You know, Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
And check out the Splash Yard now at Luxury Pet Services.
Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
MCS TV and Madison County School Sports.com present your look at local school sports. Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Goes up and under, nice throw.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Hello, I'm Scott Howie, head baseball coach at Madison Southern High School. I want you to watch Madison County Sports at MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Welcome to Your School Sports. I'm here with our guest today, Coach Scott Howie from Madison Southern. Welcome, Coach, to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Glad to be here with you. Beautiful day. We're here on the baseball field at Madison Southern and having a chance to visit a little bit with the Madison Southern baseball coach and talk about the team. And beautiful day to do that. It reminds you of a baseball day, doesn't it?
It is. Every day is a great day for baseball.
Absolutely.
Every day.
Good. Coach, tell us, get us started off. Tell us a little bit about your season, how it's gone so far.
Sure.
And
we started off the season pretty hot, and we were staying close to 500. And the reason for that, we were hitting the ball well. We had solid pitching. We had some good athletes hitting the ball well. We were putting the bunt down where we needed to get it, and then we hit a lull. The last 6 or 7 games, we've hit a lull, unfortunately, Jerry, and that lull's mostly due to us not hitting the ball. We're going in reverse of what we started out doing well. We got a lot of kids second-guessing themselves at the plate. We got a lot of kids looking at third strikes, and we got a lot of kids just not putting the ball in play. But we're continuously working on that, trying to get better going into the district so that we can go back in the positive reverse and do some things well going into the district.
Absolutely. Tell me, how do you, I know a lot of that's, it's a sport that's obviously physical, but there's a lot of mental aspect to the baseball game. How do you get through to your kids to get that confidence that they need?
That's the biggest challenge in today's ball game. From when I played 20 years ago, I had self-confidence. All the players surrounding me had it. Nowadays, if a kid strikes out one time, whether it's looking, going down, if a kid makes one error in the field, the mental struggle and the challenge is just unbelievable. And that's the biggest challenge, I think, in today's coaching, is that trying to be the mental psychiatrist, the mental doctor for each player, and trying to get them, hey, forget about it. It's done. It's over. You got to keep playing the game. And that's the biggest challenge, of trying to get them to do that.
Gotcha. Well, you talked a little bit about the lull and not hitting the ball as well as you'd like to and having that happen. What has been some surprises maybe for you on the strength side of things?
Surprises definitely is our younger kids, freshmen. We have unbelievably 9 freshmen on our roster. We have 2 seniors, 9 freshmen, 9 juniors. Out of those 9 freshmen, I'd say 5 are probably playing regularly on a daily basis for us.
Wow.
And that's a lot considering the schedule that we play in, the district that we play in. 5 freshmen, that's quite a few freshmen. I will say Connor Buchanan, he's a true freshman. He's hit the ball well. He's our leadoff. And he did not have one varsity inning or AB at bat at all before this year, but he's 3rd in batting average. He leads us off very well. He hits the ball great, so he's been a huge surprise for us. Another freshman, 2 freshmen, Lucas Owens, he's pitched for us. Griffin Norris, he's pitched as well. They both play 3rd. They both start for us at 3rd. One of the others starting at 3rd base. So our young class has been a huge surprise for us.
Wow, that's awesome.
It is.
Is that anything in particular due to the feeder system, or is it just you have a lot of young kids, a nice nucleus group coming through? Tell me, what do you think you attribute that to?
That's a good point and question you make, Jerry, because I think in the past we haven't had the large classes coming in of freshmen that have the ability to play at the next level, varsity level. This freshman class we do. We have several that are able to come in and help us varsity-wise. Unfortunately, they don't get a chance to develop. We throw them right into the fire, but because they have that ability, they can survive and not go head underwater and drown, so to speak. But I will say, too, that in the past, the feeder system, we hadn't worked well together, unfortunately, to try to develop those young guys, so when they do come up, it's not a surprise because the game is so much faster. The kids are so much bigger. They're so much stronger. The pitchers are so much different versus middle school. So that is a work in progress of trying to get some of those 8th graders to play up as 8th graders and play varsity JV so that when they do come up to varsity, it's not such a surprise for them at all. So that's a work in progress, definitely. And I do know that next year's 8th grade class, it's a large class. They've been coached fairly well, and we look forward to having them next year. Yeah.
Tell me, has some of the competition of the other sports, has that interfered with baseball? Do you feel like, has it affected your program any? All the number of different activities kids are involved in, and the fact that it seems like a lot of programs really encourage the kids to be 100% one thing or another.
That's another special. That's great you make that point, because I think that's a huge difference again. And from when I played 20 years ago to now, so many kids do specialize in one sport now, whereas we played every single sport. You know, just your mom and dad wanted you to stay busy, so you played track, football, basketball, wrestling, whatever was in season, you were playing it. Now the kids are really specialized, and it's not me making the decision for them. It's their parents and them making that conscious decision. Hey, you need to focus on football. You need to focus on basketball, whatever it is. And I don't think that for us it's been a challenge as far as our kids not being involved because of, like, say, spring football or anything. That hasn't been a challenge for us at all. We have some kids that are out that love baseball, that want to be around baseball, and, you know, they make the time. So that's a plus for me and an advantage for me, definitely.
Absolutely. You need as many athletes out here as you can get out
and
here.
as much and as long as they're willing to stay, definitely.
It seemed like when we were playing, probably you'd be at a football game, and at halftime there'd be 3 or 4 of the band that would be football players out there in their uniform. So it's a totally different thing in a lot of respects today.
It is. Yes,
good
sir.
stuff, Coach. We'll be right back on Your School Sports.
Does your business want to reach a potential viewer base of 35,000 and beyond? Call Julie now at 859-353-1884 or visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com for more information about how your business can sponsor great Madison County school sports programming throughout the year. Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Make sure and watch Your School Sports
At MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. You know, Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
And check out the Splash Yard now at Luxury Pet Services.
Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Welcome back to Your School Sports. Again, we're here at the Madison Southern Eagle baseball field. I'm here with Coach Scott Howie. Again, Coach, glad to have you on the show with us. And we were talking there a little bit about the changes. Some things don't change, though. And the one thing that I know doesn't change is that there's always a new season.
Right.
Doesn't matter how many games you've won or lost at district tournament time. It's a brand new opportunity for your team. Tell us about that. How do you get that into the kids' heads that, hey, anything can happen this time of the year?
Well, I think prime example was last year's district game. Obviously, that's all I have to bring up, and even some of the ninth graders that went around, our older guys have talked about it so much that they can see. And it was a prime example. 0-0, we draw Berea. We start the ball game right here at our place. Play very bad, not very good at all. Unfortunately, Mother Nature intervenes. Rain delay. Come back 2 days later, completely different game. Night and day, just a complete start over, and we take them into 13 innings. And we had several chances to win that ball game. And just electric crowd, electric atmosphere. And the kids are the ones that share that experience, and they are the ones that get those younger guys to see that, hey, you know what? When district comes around, it's a brand new season. It's totally different. And it's a different feeling for me as a coach, knowing that everything else is gone.
Yeah.
It takes one good ball to bounce the right way. It takes one good hit, one solid hit, one diving in the hole to get a ball to change a district game. And I understand that, and our older guys do a good job at sharing that with the younger guys so that they can feel the same atmosphere and electricity.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. You know, you get in that right rotation with a couple pitchers maybe who get on at the right time, and you get into that regional tournament a game or two in, and you start getting into the guys' second and third pitchers. Now it's about who can hit the baseball a lot of times.
You're right.
So it's a lot of fun. Tell me, this year's district hosted by?
Model.
Okay, so that will be played, where will that be played?
As far as I know, the plan is to play at EKU, Eastern Kentucky's University's field. I'll find out tomorrow. The draw is official tomorrow, so I'll find out that official word tomorrow.
Okay, that's a lot of fun for your kids, I know.
It should be, but I think even more so, our kids have experienced playing at Whitaker Bank Park. We played there last Friday, and this is our second year of doing it. So, you know, we're somewhat, I guess, accustomed to playing on the big stage in a nice ballpark, so I don't think that'll be anything strange. I like EKU's field. I'm an EKU alum, but I think that may be a step down considering playing at Whitaker Bank. So I don't think that'll be a huge adjustment for some teams that haven't played there maybe, but not for us. But, you know, we're just happy and excited that we'll get a chance to be in the district, and like you said, a whole new season starting for us.
Give me a little rundown. I don't want you to feel you have to give me too many negatives, but tell me kind of what you see from the other teams in the district.
Well, the obvious is Madison Central. Obviously, they've won the district, I believe, 13 to 14 straight district in baseballs, and so they're obviously the team to beat, and they will be probably just every year. They continue to rebuild and just get brand new and good players in. There's Berea. Berea's competitive. They have a solid left-handed pitcher that's pretty tough, and he gave us fits last year. So I'm sure that if we draw them, that's probably who we'll see. We struggle against left-handed pitchers.
Okay.
Model, we have not played, and I have not seen them play, but I do, you know, I keep up with the scores, and I know they've been very competitive against some of the teams that we played. So just going a step ahead of you, Jerry, I'd say if we had a choice that we'd like to play, obviously it would be probably a rematch with Berea.
Okay.
We feel that we lost ourselves in that, and we had several opportunities to win that game, and we'd like to win that game for several reasons. Our program. You know, one of the long-term goals for our program is to, one, be in a district championship. We haven't been in a district championship game, I don't believe, since 2006. You know, that's a long time. And once we get in that district championship game, you know, we get a chance to play in the region. And that's what everybody wants to be able to do, is get to that next step. And so we want to take one step at a time, yes. But if we had our druthers, we'd like to get that rematch with Berea.
Good deal. And that draw is?
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Well, good luck with that, Coach.
Yes, sir.
One last thing I want to talk about is, we were talking about, and you, I don't know how it's happened, but you talked about 20 years ago playing.
Sure.
You look like you've aged better than I have, so I don't know how that worked out. But anyway, you know, the game has changed A lot. And I was talking to you a little bit before we started. I remember as a pitcher in high school calling my own pitches, shaking off a catcher and saying, no, I don't want to throw that. And I got to choose. And I know today that's a real rare exception. I mean, almost all the coaches I know, they're calling pitches. Tell me some of the other changes you maybe think are pertinent for
pitching
baseball.
Call definitely, just because there's so many young players that play, and they play so much during the off season, like with travel ball and so many of select teams, that they can get away with things during that time frame that they can't get away with against varsity players. With good bat speed, experienced batters, so that's a difference, definitely. The size too, we talked about that. The size in players is so much different now. They are really good sized kids coming out and playing baseball now. So that's an advantage, and I'd say the commitment as well is a little different. Whereas some kids these days, I'll show up and play, I'll have a good time, whereas when we stepped foot on the field, there was nothing else going around us at all. We were committed and tuned in to the baseball game itself. So that's been a difference. The bats have changed as well. Even myself, I never was a home run hitter. I was a pure contact hitter. But I could still get a pop in a gap. Nowadays these bats are just so dead. Even some of our bigger guys that are 6'3", 240, 250, they're just popping it straight up to the shortstop. This time last year, those balls that he was hitting, they're going out to the gap. Now the bats are really different.
Safety, I assume, number one issue.
That's what they say, yes. And I could see it because I've seen several situations where if it hadn't been one of the newer bats, we could have a pretty tough situation. Pretty drastic situation. And they do come off the bat a lot lighter. I agree. It does, and it's harder to find that sweet spot, so to speak. Whereas on the other bats, the sweet spot was all around. Wherever you hit it was a sweet spot. Now you got to find that select spot to really get a hold of the baseball.
I understand. Now you say you only have 2 seniors, right?
That is correct. Yes.
Tell me about those guys. Obviously, they're special to you.
Sure. Let's start with Blake Puckett. Blake Puckett's been around 5 years. He's played with since he was an 8th grader. He's been a catcher for us, and he's got a strong arm. He's good to have around, but you got to have those guys that break up the monotony. I'm a straightforward, pretty serious guy, but you can always count on when I'm saying something, Blake chimes in with something funny. And you need that kind of guy, and he's that kind of guy. But he, as of late this season, he's come along real strong from behind the plate standpoint. He's at the strongest arm on the team. He shuts down some of the run game for us. So he keeps the other team from stealing and making it a track meet. So he's helped us out quite a bit there. My other senior, I just can't say enough of positive about this young man. Brandon McGuire, he's been with the program as well for 5 years, but not only has he been with the program, he's a staple of the program, truly. The success we've had has been a lot due to him and his commitment to baseball, and just his baseball knowledge. I haven't in a long time seen a young man of his age that has the baseball IQ that he has. When I say something or I say, go here, do this, he's there before I can even finish my sentence. He's got great hands. He's got probably the best contact at the plate that I've seen in a long time for a young man. He's definitely got the tools to go to the next level. So that's my goal, and I promised him that before the season, that we'd get him somewhere at the next level.
Absolutely. Definitely. Good stuff. Coach, I appreciate you being on the show with us.
Problem.
Enjoyed having you here. That's a good lead into our next segment. You guys stick around with us on Your School Sports. We're going to talk to Brandon McGuire and get a little feel for Madison Southern's, one of Madison Southern's 2 seniors. Be right back on Your School Sports.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Want to do some school fundraising? Call now. Call Cynthia at 859-684-7952 or visit b2enetwork.cincy.us. Call now and get products from their new and spring summer catalog. Totally free. That's Cincy Wickless Candles. Call now.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. You know, Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
And check out the Splash Yard now at Luxury Pet Services.
Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Are you looking for an alternative to burning wick candles? Check out Cincy Wickless Candles at b2enetwork.cincy.us. Give Cynthia a call at 859-684-7952 and ask her how you can get free products from their new spring and summer catalog. A great way for school fundraising too. Call Cynthia, 859-684-7952.
Hello, I'm Scott Howie, head baseball coach at Madison Southern High School. I want you to watch Madison County Sports at MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Welcome back to Your School Sports. I'm joined now by senior shortstop Brandon McGuire. Brandon, welcome to the show.
Hey, Jerry, nice to be here.
Good. Glad to have you with us. We just had an opportunity to talk to your coach, Coach Howie, and he had some very nice things to say about you as a senior and senior leader on the team. And I know you've, without a doubt, enjoyed your senior year. Tell me what it feels like to you. How fast has time gone for you at Madison Southern?
It really does fly by. You know, it's over before you know it. And some of the guys, you know, they probably don't realize how quick it actually does go. And I mean, I was looking at the schedule just last week, and we have 7 games left. And I mean, as fast as the season's gone, it's going to be over like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Really does fly, doesn't it?
Yes,
if you could give those young guys any
Right.
advice, enjoy it and do the best they can to take
Make the most
advantage.
of it.
Exactly
Yes, sir.
right. Tell me about your senior year. How has that gone for you?
Well, you know, like Coach said, we started off hot, and I mean, we were really rolling, hitting the ball well, and I mean, it was just a great senior year, you know. And I mean, even still now, it's been a great senior year, and something I'll remember for a while, you know, in the field as well. It's just been making plays and stuff. It's going to be a season to remember. So.
Good stuff. Now, tell me, I know deep down you kind of have to have dreams and things you'd like to see this season and how you'd like to see it go toward the end of the year. Tell me what that looks like for you. If you could have kind of perfect ending to your year.
Definitely, it'd be to win districts, you know, and I mean, to be playing Madison Central in the championship, to beat them would be an amazing feeling. Because, I mean, it's been a while since we beat them, and that would that would make it unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, you know, and as a senior, you have the task, and I started to say unenviable. I guess it's really an enviable position that you're in as a leader, to try to convince those guys, hey, this can be done. Every time you step on the field, you start 0-0.
Right.
It's all level, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your future. What are you looking to do after high school? Are you hoping to play in college? Tell me a little bit about that.
I would definitely like to get the chance to play in college, and we're trying to do that. Coach Howie's helped me a lot in that aspect, and after that, we'll see where it goes, and hopefully it'll lead to something. So.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to ask you I'm going to let you brag on yourself a little bit. Tell me what do you think your strengths are as a senior here on this Madison Southern team?
Well, I always talk to Coach Howie about this. I like defense a whole lot more than I do with the offense area. So in the field, I just love playing defense, and I really take pride, in being as strong of a shortstop as I can. So I look more to the field area than I do offense. So.
That's good. That's good stuff. Any funny stories you can tell us about Coach Howie?
Oh
maybe?
gosh, yes sir. We've had plenty, on our trips, and I'm telling you, one that stands out, is the Florida trip as freshmen. It was a big experience. To be honest with you, I was scared to death as Coach Howie. Coach Watkins coming up, and we just had a blast, and that's something I'll always remember.
Good stuff. It builds a camaraderie people can't understand if they've never played.
Right,
they really?
Right, yeah.
Good stuff. Brandon, good having you with us today.
Yes,
Enjoyed
sir.
having you on the show, and look forward to the rest of the season. Congratulations on a good year up to now, and
Yes, sir.
and wish you the best of luck going forward. Okay?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
We'll be right back on Your School Sports.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Want to do some school fundraising? Call now. Call Cynthia at 859-684-7952 or visit b2enetwork.cincy.us. Call now and get products from their new and spring summer catalog. Totally free. That's Cincy Wickless Candles. Call now.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
And check out the Splash Yard now at Luxury Pet Services.
Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Are you looking for an alternative to burning wick candles? Check out Cincy Wickless Candles at b2enetwork.cincy.us. Give Cynthia a call at 859-684-7952 and ask her how you can get free products from their new spring and summer catalog. A great way for school fundraising too. Call Cynthia, 859-684-7952.
Make sure and watch your school sports
At MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
I want to say a special thanks again to Coach Scott Howey and Senior Brandon McGuire for their time spent with us today. Hope you've enjoyed the show. And remember, for all your school sports in Madison County, watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Make sure and watch your school sports
At MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello, everybody. I'm David Sullivan for Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget-friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
My name's Alicia Broughton. I'm number 8 and I play shortstop.
All right. Tell me what kind of season you've had.
We've had an up and down season. It's not been as great as we hoped, but it's getting better.
All right. I know you have district coming up. What are you looking forward to district?
Well, I'm really looking forward to playing Model since that's our first round, but hopefully we get to play Central again since that's our rival and hopefully beat them and go to the region.
All right. What kind of strengths do you have as a team and as an individual player?
As a team, I'd say most of the time we're pretty good on defense, except a little bit of errors that are uncalled for. But I think as an individual, I'm better on defense, but then sometimes I'm better on offense. But it just depends.
All right. And as a team, are y'all better on the offense or defense?
Well, we ain't had a game that's really said that should define us, but I'd say we're usually better hitting. It just when we bring it all out.
My name's Jessica Helton, and I'm a pitcher, and I play second base.
All right. What kind of season have y'all had?
We've had a pretty okay season. It could have been better, but I'm okay with it.
And what do you look forward to district play?
Well, we're all pretty much rivals, so it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm just excited to play.
All right. Give me some of the strengths that you have on the team.
As an individual or as a team?
As an individual.
I keep my composure, which I guess is a good thing, and always work as a team.
My name is Morgan Grubb, and I play third base.
And how long have you been playing softball?
Since I was like 8.
All right. And what kind of season do you think you all had?
It's been up and down. We should have done a lot better, but I feel like we've come together as a team now and we're ready for districts.
All right. What kind of strengths do you think you contribute to the team?
I think I'm a leader because I always put the team on my back, and I feel like we do better whenever we have leaders.
All right. And you're one of the 4 seniors. What kind of plans do you have after high school?
I plan on attending EKU and majoring in nursing.
My name's Chelsea Morganson. I pitch and play first base.
And how long have you been playing?
I've played since my 8th grade year for Southern, but I've played since I was about 4.
All right. Well, what kind of season do you think you all have had up to this point?
We've had a pretty good season. We've won a bunch of the games that we should have won. We just have to pull out some more wins in the close games.
All right. What's some of the strengths that you contribute to the team?
I think that a lot of times leadership is a thing that we lack, and that's something that I try to bring to the team. I try to be consistent. Doesn't always work out for us, but.
All right, and you're one of the 4 seniors. What kind of plans do you have after high school?
I plan on going to the University of Kentucky and majoring in computer science.
My name is Brian Foley.
All right, how long have you been coaching here?
This is my 10th year here at Madison Southern.
All right, how did you get started in coaching?
After I graduated college and playing college baseball, I knew that coaching was something I wanted to do for the remainder of my life as long as I could.
All right, I know you've had obviously several teams. How do you think you did this year up to this point?
Coming into the season, we had high expectations. We've won, like Chelsea said, we've won a lot of the games that we were supposed to win. We've got to pull out some of the games, some of the closer games that we've had.
All right, I know district's coming up next and beyond. How do you think you all do?
We've played everybody in the district twice this year. We drew Model in the first round. That game is Monday at 5:30, the 21st of May. If these girls will just come out and play their game, I think we'll be fine.
And I've asked the other seniors what they think some of their strengths are. What do you think this ball team, some of their strengths are?
Well, like they've all mentioned, on a day-to-day basis, I feel like that we need to have a consistent basis of offense and defense to be successful.
All right. Now I know after this year, what kind of other classes do you have?
We have a lot of younger players a lot of good younger players that are coming into our program. I'm excited for them to come in. I know the 8th grade class at Foley and Fairstown, we're going to send some really good 8th graders up next year. So we're looking forward to it.
Does your business want to reach a potential viewer base of 35,000 and beyond? Call Julie now at 859-353-1884 or visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com for more information about how your business can sponsor great Madison County school sports programming throughout the year.